Another bright and sunny summer day in Singapore. And something very special is happening. Two otakus, two friends, finally decide to take a break from watching anime all day and actually leave the house for once. And now that they are hanging out and not splurging anime, who could know what they'd possibly be doing? Nothing surprises me anymore.
So, good, right?
Well, only one way to have an opinion, right? Post it online.
A 4/10?
It's 5/10. Can you just use your eyes?
Nani? Why?
I mean, look, it was just, a bit like, meh.
What? It was so good. Why was it meh?
Well, what's this movie about? Okay, consider this 3-sentence summary. Post-war Japan, roughly sometime before 1964? Rapid development. Everything is moving surprisingly fast. So fast that the old is being cast out for the new. So enter the primary conflicts of the film. Meru, our female lead, and Shun, our male lead. They need to prevent the demolishment of the Latin Quarter, a super cool but really old and dilapidated clubhouse. And they do everything in their power to prevent it from happening, and hooray, it survives.
Chotto mate. Firstly, that wasn't 3 sentences. Secondly, yes, narratively speaking, the whole clubhouse thing was bound to have a resolution. But all of this happens with a strong message. And also, in the midst of both personal and interpersonal growth. Mary was dealing with the loss of her father, who died in combat during the Korean War. She was so caught up with this loss that she raises a flag every day to remind her father that she's waiting for him to return, fully aware that he's never coming back. Isn't that super tragic?
Yes, but...
And the family that Shun lives with isn't even his own family. Then I was told they fall in love and stuff and found out that... It's absolutely horrifying.
Okay, but well, in the end, it wasn't... So in the end, it worked out for both of them. But okay, look, I thought that it was like, basically good, but not that good. Okay, but why don't you tell me, what did you see in the film?
Okay, well, I thought that there was this whole looking forward and looking back idea. It was a theme that was all over the film.
Okay, what on earth does that mean?
Well, what I mean is that the film proposes that when we want to go forward into the future, we have to also know when to remember the past. Kind of like checking the rearview mirror when you're driving. You can't just drive without checking, and neither can you have your eyes glued to the rearview mirror permanently. Both ends of the spectrum will end up in crashes. So likewise, remember the past so that we know how to walk without into the future. Looking forward, try looking back.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay, looking back for sure. Just off the cuff, there's already a bunch of things that come to mind, right? Besides Meru's flag-raising routine, the whole clubhouse plot, we get really explicit things such as, the debate scene.
古くなったから壊すと言うなら、君たちの頭こそ打ち砕け。発言中だ、降りろ。古いものを壊すことは過去の記憶を捨てることと同じじゃないのか。人が生きて死んでいった記憶をないがしろにするということじゃないのか。新しいものばかりに飛びついて歴史を顧みない君たちに未来などあるか。
There was even talk of how some of the students didn't want to clean up the clubhouse because the dust was part of their heritage or something.
Yes, but it wasn't just about looking back. Preservation cannot be aimless addition to nostalgia. The dust has to go. The students clean out the place. Looking back can be paired up with looking forward.
Okay, fair enough. I guess likewise, looking forward had to be paired up with looking back. I mean, think about it. Even with the cleaning and everything, it wasn't enough, right? The principal still wanted to shut down the entire project and demolish the clubhouse anyway. What it took next for the clubhouse to ultimately stay was to look back again. The clubhouse stayed because the chairman reminisced about the old times.
お父さんのお仕事は
船乗りでした。船長をしていて、朝鮮戦争の時に死にました。
LST。
はい。
そうか。お母さんはさぞご苦労をしてあなたを育てたんでしょう。いいお嬢さんになりましたね。
はい。
わかった。行こう。ありがとうございます。
After which, he decided to keep it alive. So, yeah, you're right. Looking forward by looking back. Remembering the past complements the journey into the future, and one cannot be divorced from the other. At least, according to this film.
Actually, doesn't this remind you a little bit? Always?
Oh?
You know the Yamazaki Always series? Consider this, okay? Always Tree and Poppy Hill are both set in the pre-1964 Olympics period. Coincidence? I think not. And that one time when they were waiting to meet the chairman, remember that super random guy running around for no reason at all?
Yeah, what was with that? It didn't even serve anything for the plot at all.
That's because it was like an obvious nod to Chagawa from the Always series. I mean, both men, overly tired faces, enjoys working out, and their hair look like they've never been heard of shampoo in their life. Coincidence? I think not.
Okay. So, what's your point?
Yamazaki once said that his film was not about the past, but about the future. It was about, bringing back the old spirits to fuel the present generation so that we can move like how they used to, looking forward by looking back.
Okay. So you're saying that Poppy is nodding at Yamazaki's thoughts.
Well, it sure looks like it to me, especially with this random chaga running around all over the place.
Okay. Now that you make me think about it, even the romance plotline was resolved by this theme, right? The only way they could resolve the standstill to their relationship was to meet an old family friend and then understand their past in order to move on.
Yeah, this whole look back to look forward thing is everywhere. I mean, even the archaeological club is right next to the current affairs club. Could the writers get even more in your face?
Okay, man. Yeah, okay. You have a point. Can we help you?
I'm sorry, but I just couldn't help but overhear you two speaking about From Up on Bobby Hill. How did you even finish that show? It was such garbage.
Oh, okay, dude, take a chill pill, man.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand a chill pill? It's so bad. Did you know it was adapted from shoujo manga? I tried reading it. Mistakes were made.
Okay, dude, relax, man. But why don't you tell us why it's so bad?
Oh, don't even get me started on it. I could go on forever. Well, if you insist.
Actually, there's no need
Yeah,
for
it's
this.
okay.
So basically, I understand you noted Poppy's reference to Always. Do you know that this horrible excuse for a film also referenced another Ghibli movie? Have you two seen Whisper of the Heart?
Dude, what do you take us for? That's like a classic, man.
Well, since you are such a connoisseur, didn't you find the reference just startling?
References such as...
Well, there's this one part with a random pointless reference to a cat. Shun's pretty hand was bitten by a cat or something. And another. The two just stop in the middle of a dumb hallway and suddenly she has to mention that her great-grandpa likes cats. For no reason whatsoever.
Okay...
On the other hand, in Whisper of the Heart, you have this fat cat that appears everywhere and is pretty annoying. And a tall cat that the girl gets obsessed with and spends all her time writing stories about. So cat? Coincidence?
Okay, dude, that doesn't prove anything at all. So what? There are cats in both films. Big deal.
Big deal. Both Poppy and Whisper are adapted from shoujo manga. Both were adapted as strong coming-of-age stories. Headstrong female leads falling for charismatic male leads. Both stories surround teenage lovebirds that suddenly find themselves separated by certain circumstances, and both are directed by people slated to take over Ghibli Studio.
Chocolate, what did you just say?
Well, you know Poppy Hill was directed by Goro Miyazaki in 2011, right?
Yes, Hayao Miyazaki's son. I know that.
And Whisper, a 1995 film that's like 16 years before Poppy, was directed by Yoshifumi Kondo. Now, Kondo was a really promising director, and he was probably going to take over Hayao Miyazaki's place. Unfortunately, Whisper was his only directed work. He passed away 3 years later. Not only that, a quick analysis of Whisper will show that the entire film is about moving forward, to let go of the present listlessness and to chase down your dreams. Shizuku, the female lead of Whisper, had to basically stop moping around, or else she would never catch up to her boyfriend's bright future. The film has a lot to do with looking forward, and at times, it even seems like the film is saying, never look back again.
Okay, so in this way, Goro was kind of like responding or adding to Whisper's thesis?
I don't know. Sure looks like it to me. Why would he reference Whisper and add in pointless cats?
Okay, this actually kind of makes sense. Goro Miyazaki was making a companion piece to his predecessor's work, and not only that, but he was making like a kind of tribute, a memorial. The themes, the reflections, even the cats. He was considering the work that Kondo did, and on top of the foundation already laid, he was making a statement that goes beyond what has been done in the past. In other words, he was...
Wait. The film was actually fulfilling its own thesis, and Goro Miyazaki was looking forward by looking back.
Whisper ends with the pair looking onward to a sunrise. It was a matter of looking forward into the future. Do we get the same thing from Poppy Hill? Well, not really. Remember the scene where the grandma sounds a concern for Meryl, that she hopes Meryl would find someone and stop having to raise flags for her father.
あなたが旗を上げているのを見ると、私はとても切なくなるの。本当にお父さんが恋しいんだなと思ってね。素敵な人ができて、あなたが旗を上げなくて済むようになったらいいのよね。
Well, does Meryl stop raising flags after the relationship is resolved? No. In the end, we don't get a sunrise, but Meryl raising the flag still, in spite of having Shun near her. Though she was looking forward, she would still look back to get her bearings straight.
Yes, okay.
Man, well, I know what I gotta do.
I mean, you guys watched both films and couldn't see the profundity and the intentionality of the studio to make something so beautifully linked that they could share with the world. Okay.
But wait, didn't you say the movie was complete garbage?
Yes, and it is. I mean, it was good until the point when Meryl finds out. And don't even get me started on Whisper. Love triangle shoujo crap. Oh, just thinking about. Oh, I think I have to go.
Now that the day begins to end, and with the beautiful sunset dipping below the horizon, it was really a time that was just perfect for well-deserved evening strolls, and to, I don't know, think about life and maybe even put into practice the profound lessons learned. Now, what would our friends choose to do this time?
So do you wanna like not watch anime?
No, that's what I mean.
Okay.
And another typical day of summer break comes to a close.